Hey guys, this is Sandeep from RevAtlas and this is the Poco M3 review. Let's begin. We'll start with the design as this is probably the aspect that is going to attract anyone to the M3 at first glance. Despite being based on the Redmi 9 Power, the M3 looks almost completely different owing to a larger camera island which gives us a vibe similar to the OG Pixel as well as the bold yellow color. In fact, the yellow colorway was something that many of us, including yours truly, asked them to bring way back in 2018 when the F1 launched. Glad that it has finally arrived now, and the back also has this beautiful textured leather finish which reminds me of the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 from years ago. You get the same finish even on the black and blue color variants, but I think that the yellow one is the one to go for. It's completely resistant to fingerprints, gives a good grip when using, and is more durable than glass. I'm happy that brands like Xiaomi and Realme are choosing to hero plastic again rather than disguise it as glass like Samsung. I've seen brands such as OnePlus go horribly wrong with the weight distribution, but the M3 is really well done and balanced, and this makes handling it a breeze. The phone doesn't feel like it's packing a 6000 mAh battery under the hood. The display is great overall, but with a slight chink in the armor. It has good contrast, good sharpness and good colors, and gets bright enough for use indoors. Outside too, it works fine unless you're under direct sunlight, in which case I found the brightness to be less than sufficient. It's made to look worse than it is due to the reflective nature of the Gorilla Glass 3, but still takes a while to get used to. We had no issues when it came to touch points when gaming, nor had any issues watching videos, and the water drop notch didn't really intrude in our watching experience. Funnily enough, as cool as they look, display cutouts are often more intrusive as they come further into the video than this water drop notch. The fingerprint scanner is accurate and success rate is high, but the latency is definitely noticeable, and hopefully this comes down with an update. Performance from the Snapdragon 662 was pretty good for regular use in gaming, and we didn't really face any major hurdles except for the brief stutter that the phone displayed after unlocking it after an extended duration of sleep. After that it would be fine unless again it went back to deep sleep. You get 6GB of RAM regardless of which variant you go for, along with 64 or 128GB of storage, and unless you read properly you won't notice that the 64GB comes with UFS 2.1 while the 128GB variant comes with UFS 2.2. We have the 64GB, which is to be honest fast enough for most use cases. The phone comes with Android 10 out of the box with MIUI 12 for Poco, which so far has been an ad-free experience, although there were a few preloaded games which luckily you can uninstall. The camera setup is a triple camera one with a primary 48MP f2 unit, a secondary 2MP macro camera, and a 2MP depth sensor. This is practically the same as the Redmi 9 Power minus the ultra wide angle camera, which is a bit of a disappointment, but then again, considering that ultra wides in this segment aren't anything to write home about, we felt that it's probably best that they use the same money elsewhere or to keep the price in check. Although if that were the case, I would probably trade the 2MP sensors for an ultra wide as well. Either way, the image quality isn't something that I particularly liked, and it seemed like the hardware is quite capable, but the image processing isn't up to the mark, and while I'm sure that the performance will improve with updates and tweaks, I feel the way to go is just to rock the Gcam mod. This is how I know that it's capable because of the huge difference in quality between the photos. You get much better clarity, definition, sharpness, as well as dynamic range using the Gcam mod, and I'll include a download link in the description in case you're interested in getting it for your M3. In terms of battery life, this gave me around 10 hours easily on a single charge in terms of screen on time, and practically speaking it'll easily last a day of very heavy use or 2 days of moderate to heavy use before needing juice. The 18W charging capacity means that the Poco M3 will be able to go from flat battery to full 100% in 3 hours. K rupees. At a time when many are skimping out on giving a full HD display or various other aspects, Poco gives us just that, along with great battery life, a unique design, good cameras albeit courtesy of Gcam, as well as good performance. A good start to the year by Poco, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else they have up the sleeve, and hopefully we finally get the F1 successor as well. I'll include a purchase link in the description in case you're interested in buying. Thanks for watching this video. See you again in the next one.